Hi there, I'm Heather Halliday. I'm a certified nutritional therapist with Essential Wellness Northwest. I'm here to continue our conversation about It's Complicated, and today's subject is all about genetics or our genes. So listen to this. If genetics loads the gun and environment pulls the trigger, what am I talking about? So genes, that's what we're born with. That's what's passed down to us from our parents and our grandparents and ultimately make us who we are as individuals. Environment, that is how we think and feel about things. It's how we do or don't deal with stress. It's the homes or the buildings that we live in. Those are things that I would consider to be environment, and food and nutrition is a huge piece of that as well. So genes that people are more familiar with would be things like diabetes, dementia, heart disease, and I'm going to talk about chronic inflammatory response syndrome, which was my gene that got turned on. So what do you do if you're born with these genes? Well, don't freak out. Just because you have the genetic propensity to some of these genetic disorders does not mean that those genes will ever get turned on or express themselves. And even if they do, it doesn't mean that you can't turn them off, and most people don't know that. So if environment pulls the trigger, what do you think the number one important thing is to either stop those genes from expressing themselves or turn them off if they did express themselves? That's right, environment. So in my case, with chronic inflammatory response syndrome, it's a mold illness. My number one priority is to ensure that I'm not living in mold. If I am, there's no way that gene's gonna get turned off. And for somebody that has diabetes, eating a diet full of sugar or processed foods isn't going to turn off that gene. I know this all sounds super overwhelming, and I'm here to tell you that you do have some control in your life and ultimately what happens with your body. It's just knowing and understanding how you can take control and take charge. If you're interested in speaking more with me about this, I'd be happy to help you. Please find me through my website at essentialwellnessnw4northwest.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. Until we meet again, thank you so much for being with me today, and have a blessed day.